Daddy, we can ride a bicycle.
We have a real bicycle you can ride out there.
Yes, it's a new bicycle.
So Pamela Park Campground has been a great spot to stop to check out Winnebago, or if you want to be in the Forest City area. It's only 15 bucks a night. You pay with the honor system, just ride check, put it in the box. I love that. It's got 30 and 50 amp electric hookups. It has disc golf. It also has a real golf course, which is where I'm assuming this guy's heading. There's water and sewer on the way in or way out, whichever one you need it. We've got puddles, right, Hensley? There's a playground down here. I mean, really, for 15 bucks a night, you can't complain for what you get. I would probably take 15 bucks a night for something like this over boondocking. I mean, this is a beautiful place, a beautiful view, but definitely over boondocking like in a parking lot for free. I mean, just pay the 15 bucks, get the electric, all these amenities, well worth 15 bucks. Yeah. Batteries on the van have been struggling, so I bought 2 new batteries. Because with our diesel van, we've got 2 batteries, so that's twice the cost on batteries. Everything on this van is just a little bit different. I wouldn't imagine having to get on my back to pull a battery on this thing, but it's part of having a van. So we knew you could park at Cabellas, but we never really checked one out, but this looks pretty awesome. I mean, the parking lot isn't insanely level, but I mean, other than that, I'm excited to check out Cabellas. Have you ever been in Cabellas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think I have.
Yeah.
Is it kind of more like a tent camping or what?
I just remember a lot of fishing.
Okay. Fishing? Is that like fishing or what's?
Fishies. Aww, see little fish?
Are you a fish?
Oh.
So I'm not sure if all Cabellas have this many animals or what they have going on.
Look at the big one.
But Hensley is loving this. So this ended up being a $144 boondocking spot. We don't have a gas can. I can't remember if I talked about my other video or not. I did testing with generators, and our generator had a hard time running the AC on propane, but it would run on gas. So for now, out of simplicity, which is frustrating because I would have probably gone with a different option if I was going to run off gas. So I don't have a gas can, so we got this one, which is not cheap, but has rave reviews on Amazon as far as how efficient and how good it is with fumes and all that kind of stuff. We do a lot of hiking. We have very little actual proper hiking gear because it's expensive. We don't want to pay for it, but we finally broke down and bought a Camelback backpack for hiking.
It holds your water, and we had an insert that we were sticking in our other backpack.
This little straw thing right here.
Yeah, so when you're hiking, you can just pull the water up and drink instead of carrying around the, you know, container and drinking. So they're very handy, and we had an insert in our other backpack, but it just put a lot of pressure on your shoulders. It's just not meant for that. So, and we love them just like going around town. Like if we're exploring for the day, we can fill that up with water and then use it throughout the day.
So we don't know how long it'll be before we have full hookups or even easy access to water and dump and all that kind of stuff. So because we have that here in Cabellas, we've even brought in our washer spin dryer combo, and we're washing a load of laundry before we head out. Because when we're going into an area we're not really sure about, we want to just get everything we can prepped, clean, and just boondock ready. So just a little bit bummed on the dump station. I didn't notice it because I didn't run over here and check, but it's only non-potable water. If you see a dump station that says that, what that basically means is there is water there usually, but you don't want to drink it. So kind of bummed. We're gonna have to go to another spot and get water. There's a pilot station a couple hours down the road, so I'm gonna hope that it has water. We did have to pay $5 to dump. I mean, it's totally understandable. I get it. They charge that here. It's automatic. It's easy to use. I'm okay with that.
Found some water.
Finally, it's about our last spot before we got to where we're going. So
We've had good luck with piling.
yeah, we found water spigots like right next to the gas pumps one time too. So we'll take it. Look at this view we've got just outside our RV. This is amazing. Look at that. We've got these things about as far as we can go. Unfortunately, the RV still isn't perfectly level, but we think it'll be okay as long as it doesn't sink down too much more on that side. Man, it's worth it for this view. There's several other people out here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, maybe 7 or 8, I guess, along this ridge from where we turned off. For the most part, almost all these spots are kind of, if you want right on the edge, it's really tough to get level side to side. Of course, there's 0 amenities out here. It does come with a complimentary shovel. I'll let you guys in the comments guess at what that's for. You have an idea what this shovel's for over here?
Well, I saw underwear back here.
Okay.
So
All right, we're gonna leave it at that. We're
I'm
gonna let
trying
it
to put that together.
yeah, so amenities, awesome view, and a shovel. And
free underwear.
yeah, where's the underwear?
Underwear
Okay,
and one
yeah.
sock.
Yeah, so we're gonna leave that right there. Free bonus.
Yeah, this is amazing.
But it's amazing. And then this is the view inside. So pretty much anywhere in the RV, we look out. And this is what we're seeing. And that's where something like an Airstream, where you let in all this light and all these windows, and you've got just this wraparound view like this, really pays off.
Did we mention this is free? This is free.
Marissa will always mention the financial side of it. So.
I mean, for real, you can't get a view like that. That's why we love boondocking.
We've encountered this a few different times, like, because we see where the campgrounds are at, and they just, with full hookups, it's great, but most of the time your full hookup campgrounds don't have views like this. And we would love to have full hookups right now. I'd love to have the ACs cranked and have this view, but it doesn't. So it's not just, it's free and we're saving money, but it's not just about that. You know, I could see us, you know, we love this feel and this view, and you wake up and you look out and you almost maybe think you're where you were yesterday, which was a parking lot, but then you look out and you see something like this and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and this is our house. Like, our house is parked with this awesome view, so we get the comfort of home, but then we get to live somewhere like this. It's
and when
amazing.
we do our routine, we wake up, work out, we're gonna be working out with this view in the morning.
Having breakfast,
You're looking at, I mean, it's
very
even
cool.
after 2 years, we're still like,
wow, look at this. Because it's new, even though we've been doing it, everywhere we go is somewhere new, and so that makes it exciting all over again.
Now, as far as heat and blocking heat, there's 0 shade out here. None of these spots have any shade. So really what you really want, if you want to just keep the awnings out when you have to have them out, you want the side that's getting the sun, which is our passenger side right now, to have that awning out blocking the sun before it gets to the windows. But we're kind of on a ridge, a pretty good breeze. I'm gonna kind of wait it out and see what this wind's like. Nobody else has their awning out that I see. That's usually a sign that maybe they've been here longer than me and they've seen some pretty serious gusts. So we're not gonna chance it on those awnings, but for at least half the day tomorrow, these awnings on this side will come into play, and I can leave those out. Those are pretty strong. I've had to put those in before, but it's gotta be a pretty serious gust before I gotta put those in. Famous
Boondocking meal, turkey tacos.
Why is this a famous boondocking meal?
Because we have it every time we boondock. Because it's easy, you can just make it on the stove and cut up some vegetables. And also, when you live in an RV and you have a small fridge like we do, it's like you have to use the same ingredients for multiple recipes. And even if you live in a house, that's always a good idea to make sure you're using up everything. So what you can use it with tacos, you can use in a salad, or we saute vegetables. So that's why I like tacos as well, because it kind of goes with everything else I'm making through the week.
So the place we're staying is Wall Dispersed Area. These are the GPS coordinates for it.
And this is a beautiful spot, and we're not far at all from Badlands National Park.
I
And
think it's like 2 miles,
Yeah.
something like that. I think if you discover this is the style of RVing you want to do, it's a lot about flexibility when you're choosing your RV. And I mean, so anywhere from, you know, one night we could be in a Cabellas parking lot to, you know, we could be here. And then along the way, we've got a lot of flexibility and options as far as looking for water and gas stations we can pull into. And a lot of people when they're choosing an RV, they start with looking at what RV looks nice or what amenities it has. And I almost think you need to decide. It's tough though to know exactly what you want, but if you can figure out what you really like to do and what kind of camping you want, if you want a perfectly regulated temperature while you're RVing, this style is probably not for you. Hensley, do not paint the screen. Do you want to come say goodbye?
Goodbye.
You gotta say it on the camera. You can't say it back there.
come here.
Come here, paint face.
Bye.
Say bye.
You are a
Bye.
complete mess. You got paint on your face and taco on your shirt.
There's a lot of light outside. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up for the day, and we will catch you guys later. What do you got? You swishing that nose?